students. But in reality, everyone follows something. No person, especially now, say, I'm not going to follow anything. Don't you see, whole world, they are running to have followers. Yes? They're running to have likes. Everyone running, and those ones who have followers, they also follow others. It is in man's nature to follow. It is in man's nature to follow. The ego, does he want to follow? It is in his nature to follow. Who does he follow? Shaitan. Shaitan is his shaykh. Shaitan is the one who's going to give him ideas. He has all that power. He has the engine. But Shaitan is going to give him the direction. Do you understand? That's why you see people in this world, they are committing all sorts of evil actions that even Shaitan is shaking his head in wonderment, saying, I never thought of that, but you are doing it. Which is why the awliya Allah, they are saying, your nafs, it is 70 times more stronger than Shaitan. Of course, Shaitan disobeyed Allah once. Our nafs disobeys Allah every single time. But imagine the power that one has to be able to knock down the ego. Imagine the power that one has to step on the ego and to control it. Whether you believe ego or you don't believe ego, whether you believe in shaykhs or tariqat or not, 1400 years, one reality never changed. 1 month every year, in the month of Ramadan, the whole world now goes through the fasting, and the fasting is to train your ego. You go want something, you say it's not time. You cannot, it's forbidden. And everybody knows to stay away from food and drink. It's easy. That is the level of animals, fasting like an animal. There's no difference. But stay away from wrong characteristics, evil characteristics when you're fasting. Like what the alims and the ulamas, they are saying, to fast with your eyes, not just with your body. Meaning you are not going to look at forbidden things. To fast with your ears, not to listen to forbidden things. With your tongue, not to say, not to smell, not to think, not to move, not to touch. Then, with that logic, to know it is still 5 senses that you are fasting. Then what about the heart? Isn't the heart the most important thing? Didn't the Holy Prophet ﷺ say, there is a piece of flesh in a man's body, and he's holding his fist like that. Today they discovered that the size of your heart is as big as the size of your fist. If it is good, the whole body is good. If it's bad, the whole body is bad. It is the heart. And he's saying, in everything there is a heart. In everything there is a heart. And that heart, let's not speak about the physical heart. Let's say that heart, the spiritual heart that is there, that is the throne of Allah. The throne of Allah is not on your head, on your shoulders, on this, no. It is in that heart. Now tariqat is teaching, only that king is going to sit on that throne. Nothing else. Allah, that is his throne. Who is sitting there? My anger is overtaking everything. Kick it out. Who is sitting there? I worship my wife. Kick her out. My children, kick it out. My knowledge, kick it out. It becomes now an idol that is inside of your heart. How are you going to know like this? How to work like this, like this, like this, like this? Because your ego has millions of tricks. Shaitan has billions of tricks. How are you going to know? That's why you have to be under the training, under the look, under the gaze, under the nazar of a shaykh that is going to guide you. You cannot learn this kind of knowledge through books or through doing yourself. Imagine you are going on the internet, you're looking, you see some YouTube video, you see some doctor, they perform heart surgery, and you say, I can do that. You look at a couple more videos, you look at a couple more books, and then you take it, and then you start cutting yourself. You don't see anyone doing that. But everyone is doing that with tariqat. with spirituality by themselves. It cannot be. You understand? But everyone in reality also is, every man now, people are shouting for freedom. It's not freedom, wildness. Wildness also, they have their guides to wildness. Don't think wildness is this jungle that is wildness. This jungle is not wild. This nature is wild to you. But to the ones who are living in the jungles, there is an order. There is a shariat, very strict. There is a time this animal is going to be here. There's a time this animal cannot be here. Everyone knows their territory. Everyone knows what to do, and everyone is on guard not to pass their limits. Otherwise, they're going to be dead. But the wildness of the ego is going to destroy everything, claiming, I am the Lord. No animal claims to be a Lord. The king of they say the king of the forest, king of the animal, king, let's say the lion. The lion doesn't want to be Lord. It kills something, it eats whatever is necessary for it, then it walks away. It leaves for the other animals to eat. You see any of the lions, they kill and they kill and they kill and they put it in the food bank? No. So there is a strict order. In reality, man also is following something. Never is left alone. Only Allah is alone. Everyone else follows. They just don't realize, I'm not going to follow a shaytan. You're not. But everything else about you, your whole identity is following something. It's never original from you. Your shoes, because you want to follow some basketball player. Your music, some celebrity. Your hairstyle, let's not forget about it. Everything about you now, you're following something. You say, I don't want to follow a shah, I don't want to follow. But everything about you is not original. Not only is not original, it's originated by people that they don't love Allah and Allah doesn't love them. This is the basic point. Let us be free a little bit. You can. But you know, in that kind of a thing, Allah doesn't like it. And they don't love Allah. Why are you dressed like this so funny? Allah likes this. Who cares if the world doesn't like? Who cares? Those ones who are doing wrong things in this world right now, did they care? They don't care. They march up and down the streets displaying. And we are holding on to haqq and we are scared. This has become Muslims now. Muslims today, they're behaving like that. So, man in reality also follows. If you don't follow haqq, you follow batil. That's it. But never you see man saying, I'm not going to follow haqq, I'm not going to follow batil. Ever, you see? I'm going to follow my own head. What is that? Batil. That head is an owner. The one who follows his own head, that is shaitan. So, follow who? Follow those ones who ask you no fee, and they are rightly guided. This is from the heart of the Quran. And this, some are considering the heart of Surah Al-Yasin. You follow, you're not too strong, doesn't matter, hold on. You follow, you're weak, doesn't matter so much, hold on. Don't betray. Once you betray, it's finished. You're not going to be winning anything. May Allah keep us loyal and obedient, inshallah. Fatiha. Right.